Jimmy Blewett and Patrick Emmerling will bring them to green for 76 laps of tour-type modified action. Adam, we are about to go green flag racing, green flag up, hammer down. It is time to rock, roll, and rumble here at New Smyrna.
Blewett into turn number one with the advantage. Williams trying to come along. Wasn't a good start in the outside lane for the 14 of Emmerling, but this one not quite as much of a sprint as normal. They have time to be patient side by side for the runner-up spot. It is Emmerling now starting to take advantage in that second groove. A close call back there for Lutz in the 82. Got turned sideways. He was able to correct and go in the right direction.
Lutz made a nice move there to avoid a car that he thought was going to bounce off the outside wall. There's Ronnie Williams in the 50 looking really racy here in the early going. He's going to try to take second from Emmerling as we're stacking up. Look at Kraus off the outside wall. No, that's the 19. Anthony Cecily bouncing off the outside wall right at the start-finish line. From the top of the racetrack to the bottom, he's trying to make it 3 wide for third as they race down the front stretch.
Rivkema on the inside lane along with Hirschman. They try to move to the front via that inside groove. We've got a spinner. It's Brian Roby. Roby in the 25 has gone around in turns 1 and 2. Brings out the yellow with 69 laps to go, 7 laps down. Brings the field in, back underway. The leader, Ronnie Williams, in the 50. Sets the pace, first 7 laps without a yellow. The slowdown doubles him up. Up the track goes first and second. Blewett trying to stay alongside. Here comes Emmerling, the 14, looking for a lane.
Blewett tried to drive Ronnie Williams up the track down in turns 1 and 2 to take that line away from him. It almost worked, but Williams really has a good race car here in the early going. But look at Jimmy Blewett driving in deep down into 1. Williams with the crossover. Some slip and slide, dip and dive here early in the going.
Williams right against the yellow line. There's Rivkema following closely on the inside lane. So he is going to utilize that inside groove again. Before the yellow, Hirschman was following Rivkema. This time Hirschman up the track a little bit. Here comes Emmerling to the top side of Williams. Maybe it's the outside lane going to move now. Now making his moves. Hirschman going for second.
Hirschman dives to the inside of Patrick Emmerling. Battle for second into turn 3. Hirschman clean. That's the battle for third. Excuse me. Hirschman cleanly under Emmerling.
Yeah, he looks pretty comfortable right now. Using multiple different lanes, and here it is for the lead. Matt Hirschman to the inside of Blewett for the number 1 spot. 47 to go, 46 this time. Hirschman ducks under on the backstretch, takes the lead away, and Matt Hirschman leads lap number 30 at the line.
Wow, what a textbook pass there by Matt Hirschman in the 60. That car drifted up to the top side. Hirschman's on the hammer on a 4. Great restart by Patrick Emmerling in the 14. He's going to pull alongside and take second for Blewett into turn 1.
Ronnie Williams wants to do so as well, and this hurts Goodale in the 58 as well as the 24 of Kraus. Outside lane was definitely the place to be here. Leading the way, 28 laps to go. It's Hirschman leading. Catalano shuffled out of the groove. Look out back in the field. 3 wide. He's able to get in, but he checks up a number of drivers behind him as we watch Myers now fighting to the outside of Goodale. To the green, back underway at New Smyrna.
Emmerling going wheel to wheel with Hirschman, and indeed he does. He drives him up the racetrack. Patrick Emmerling decided when turn 1 started, he's going to jump to the lead. Blewett to second, Hirschman back to 4th.
Hirschman's got a car. He could get up there and take it back. And if he gets there, he's not going to be real happy. A yellow comes out, and that's going to save Hirschman in the 60. For the 70 car of Gerstner on the back straightaway.
Wow.
That is a huge, huge break for Matt Hirschman.
Wow. We talked about it right before we went back, and he is delivering a message to Patrick Emmerling right now. Not happy. We talked about it on that restart. The turn will start when Emmerling decides it starts. He drove him up the racetrack.
But Emmerling, a great restart with him. Side by side, look out, Blewett off the pace, stacking up the field behind.
And Emmerling again going to jump to the lead. But look at Hirschman dive back to the bottom side. He will retake the lead off of 2.
He was more prepared that time for what might take place. Hirschman into the lead. Emmerling back to second. 20 laps to go.
As we come to the white flag, Ralph Miller signifying one more time around for Matt Hirschman cleanly into turns 1 and 2.
Hirschman so dominant. Down into turn 3. He's won 3 of these races. The John Blewett III Memorial. Make it 4 races in this outstanding event. Dominant tonight at the World Series. Hirschman followed by Emmerling.